What's up, guys? James Shu out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're behind one of my favorite casinos and resorts right now, Cosmopolitan, and we're on the bridge that links Cosmopolitan to Planet Hollywood. We're here because of Ganolife and Ganolife Oregon team, which is absolutely exploding in the marketplace. They send me questions every single week on the questions they may have about the business. And if you have any questions, hit that email right there, ganolifesocial@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to answer any questions you have. But today's question comes from Mr. Brandon Stevens. What's up, dude? How do we communicate to prospects who keep bailing on coffee breaks, because it's been happening a lot lately? So how do we communicate to prospects who are bailing on coffee breaks? Well, a lot of the times when it comes to inviting, if there is a flake or someone bails or whatever the scenario might be, a lot of that has to do with the invite. There was something wrong with the invite. And I know that we've talked about immobilizing people, the 4 steps, Brandon. We talked about praise, selling the story. We've talked about making something exclusive. We've talked about creating a sense of urgency, and we created never begging, right? So I don't see you or anyone being a beggar really, but it's more of those other 3. Was the meeting exclusive enough? Was it more of so laid back where it was like, yeah, if you want to come, you want to come, or anything like that? So it could be an assortment of things. That's one of the things. The invite could have been poor. The other thing it could have been is that a lot of times that we're inviting people that don't necessarily look up to us, so they don't feel that, or they don't take us serious in the business sense, so they feel that they don't have to come to the things that we're inviting them to. So to be honest with you, there's a lot of things that it could be in why people are bailing. Now, we can go back and keep on inviting them, right? But it's just a lot easier to invite new people and continuously improving our invite. When you're talking to girls, you want to go on a date, the first couple times you ask a girl on a date, it's going to be really hard. But the more you get to know someone, or the more you ask random girls out on a date or random guys out on a date, things just seem to get easier. And that really is inviting. You have to do it as many times as possible till you really get so confident with it that people really can't say no to coming to your invite, to your coffee break. So I want to answer your question a little bit. It's really those 4 things. Are you making it exclusive? Is there enough urgency? Are you selling a story? Is there a reason where the person says, I can't miss this meeting? And I know in Oregon, when I've flown out there, we've talked about it a few times where it's like, if Bill Gates was going to be at the event, who would be there? If Michael Jordan was going to be at the event, who would be there? Well, everybody would be there. You wouldn't really have to sell it so much, only because his story or her story has been sold so much. So as you're inviting to Ganolife and you're inviting someone to a coffee break, there really is no difference in the invite. It's that the magnitude is so high that it's impossible for someone to want to miss it. It would be absolutely foolish for someone to miss that event. So I hope that answers a little bit of your questions. At the end of the day, invite more and just watch how you're inviting and get better at inviting until you're a master inviter, where you invite 10 people, 10 out of 10 are coming. You're probably never going to get that type of ratio when it comes to getting signups or people buying stuff or buying coffee or buying whatever. But when it comes to the invite, when the invite is done right, you really can get 90% and above percentage when it comes to inviting and getting people to show up to your event. So I hope that answers the question. Anyone's watching this, push the thumbs up. Leave a comment in the description, especially you, Brandon. I want to know, did that help you? If it didn't, leave me an answer below in the comments, and then I will reshoot another video to answer that question more if I didn't hit that answer up. Or if anyone's watching this and you have more questions, feel free to go to ganolifesocial@gmail.com. We'll answer those questions, and we'll talk to everybody soon.